Reports in Claude were only one way. AI reached the model and I was getting a table. Every new question spends token. So I built a new tool to create interactive reports in Claude. Grab some tables, stay connected to Revit. I click on a bar, Revit selects those walls. I type in a cell, a parameter is edited. I can also drag cells down like in Excel. No extra tokens spent. Let's jump into Revit. So I have Claude in the left and I have Revit in the right. I'm using the AI connector in Onica tab for this. I'm gonna be asking Claude create a report with a pie graph and a table of wall types with their pie rating parameter. I'm gonna say type parameter. Make the table editable and keep it concise. Great. So the first thing it's going to do is going to look for the tools that are available and start gathering data for the report. So we can see I need to pull together the report, get categories, getting elements by category, and getting types. So I'm gonna fast forward this so you don't have to wait. Great, we see that it's running now the show report tool. This is the new tool I was talking about. And this tool is specific for Revit as it contains all the Revit tools for the interaction. I can see that I have a graph first and then I have the table. I have this option to click, so I can just click to select in Revit or click on a different piece of the pie chart to select that one. Every time I click, I get this pop-up window. This enables me to isolate, to reset isolation, or to color elements in a different color. So I can always go back and clear the overrides, for example. So another option is to just click on Control plus click, and that will immediately isolate the elements. But I'm gonna undo that. If you want to hide the isolate color pop-up, we can just come here to the isolate color pop-up, and now whenever I click, those will be selected, but I will get no pop-up for those. So for the tables, I have like different options to arrange them, so I can just click on the columns to arrange them. And the nice thing is that whenever I want to edit a table and those parameters are editable, I can just come here and, for example, for the 2 hours, click here and type 120 min, and that's gonna enter the value, write in Revit, and save the report. And that specific value was set in the parameter of that wall type in Revit. If I'm not mistaken, it was this one. So I can just click on edit type, look for file rating, and I have 120 min. So that's one of the nice things, is that I can just edit here. If I want a different table with different parameters or edit the parameters in bulk, I could just ask. But something nice as well is when you hover over a cell, you get this blue dot here, and you can just click and it's gonna do something similar to what we do in Excel. So this is gonna copy the value of that cell to all the cells that are below it. So I can see that the parameters were set for all those wall types, and if I click in any of those and again go to edit type, file rating, I can see that I have the 120 min. So that's another nice thing. So I should mention as well that whenever we prepare the report, this is gonna be like a screenshot of the data in our model. So if I edit the data in the report, it's gonna be always saved there. But if, on the other hand, if I go into Revit and edit the parameters by myself, those are not going to be automatically updated in the report. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, if you need a different type of report, if you need something else like selecting in bulk or different kind of options, you can always come back to the write message and type your own message. And then at the bottom, we have like some additional options. We can maximize the report, click to show the isolate color table, window, or we can save as HTML if we want to save the report as HTML to share with somebody else. So that's more or less the features I wanted to show today. So I hope you find it helpful, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.